Guys, if you want to learn how to not goof up, then you better watch this one. Guys, welcome to the Mr. Bubbles channel, where we dish out awesome pressure washing business advice to beginners. Guys, before we get into today's episode, wonderful announcement. We finally have our 300th member in the channel. So that's, man, wow. I don't even know what to say about that, guys. You guys show a tremendous amount of love and support for this channel. I can't be grateful enough. Man, I can't thank you guys enough for all the support, because you guys are the ones that are posting this stuff on Facebook and sharing it out to your social medias, which is helping the channel grow tremendously. Remember, guys, the channel is less than 2 years old, and we're almost, my goal is to, before the end of the year, to be in a 50,000 subscriber mark. And again, all of the success of the channel is because of you guys. So without further ado, our 300th member, remember, this member is getting a free business in a box. And if this was not you guys, don't worry. We're probably another 3-4 weeks away from getting to the 350th member, which we're going to be doing another free giveaway of the business in a box. Anyway, so the winner of the business in a box is 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑 Power Wash. I'll put it up here at 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑 Power Wash. I know whoever this is, you're going to be watching this video at some point. So make sure you reach out to me and you send me your email. Let me know that you're 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑, and then I will send that out in the mail for you. And as a matter of fact, I wanted to let you guys know this as well. Not only did 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑 sign up for the membership, but he signed up for the Elite membership. So I really want to thank you, 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑. Man, it's people like you that keep the channel going and keep me motivated to, to keep putting content out for you guys. Because, at the end of the day, guys, I'm only human, and I want to invest in the people that are investing in themselves. And so, I'm kind of old school like that, guys. I want to give my time to the people that are actually out there working it and hustling to be able to, reach their goals and whatnot. So anyway, congratulations, 𝐻𝐕𝐄𝐑 Power Wash. And I look forward to getting an email from you in the next day or so. And then by early next week, you should have this mail in a box in your hands. So again, congratulations. Now, I want to make this announcement starting on the 1st of every month. So starting next month in November, I'm going to be giving out a free business in a box to random members. Okay, so how does this work? How am I going to pick? I am going to pick based on comments from the comment section. So if you're a member of the Mr. Bubbles channel, of course, in order to qualify, you got to be a member. If you're just a subscriber, this doesn't include subscriber. This is just for members. What you're going to do is in every one of my videos, just go ahead and post a comment. The comment that I think is one of the best, or, one that I really like, I'm going to let that person know that they qualify for the the business in a box. And then every first of every month. And guess what, guys? I'm going to do this from here to infinity. Okay, so every month on the first of the month, I will announce the winner of the free business in a box to the random member of the channel. Remember, guys, awesome perks here for being a member of the Mr. Bubbles channel, because at the end of the day, remember, we are actually creating a trade school, a virtual power washing academy for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into today's episode since we got that completely out of the way. Guys, today's episode, I'm calling this the Wash Game Money Trap. I'm sure you guys saw from the title and also the thumbnail there. What is the Wash Game Money Trap? This is actually tied into pricing, okay? Remember, in the last 3 or 4 videos, we've been talking a lot about foundational things that you need in place in order to grow your pressure washing business, to not just be successful, but in order for you to make a lot of money in this business, right? So we've been talking actually a lot about SOMA. SOMA, as you guys well know, is an acronym I created, SOMA, which stands for Sales, Operations, Marketing, and Administration. And I wanted to talk a little bit about pricing, okay? Pricing falls under the sales category. So here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. This is one of those things that you have to get right from the beginning. Now, the great news is this. So I created a 2-page PDF on pricing, okay? All you got to do is email me, guys. It is super, super easy to get a hold of me. All you got to do is, in the description of this video, you will find my email. It's actually ask@mrbubbles.com. Super easy. Email me. Let me know that you want the pricing guideline. That's going to help you out. It is going to save you 99% of the headaches when it comes to pricing. Now, what is the wash game money trap? Here it is. And since a lot of you guys are brand spanking new, let's say, to the business, to the industry, I want you to really pay attention to this. So here it is. So we all come from some kind of corporate background. Maybe you're a truck driver. Maybe you're a UPS driver. Maybe you work in some corporate or some warehouse type job, whatever your job is, okay? Put in your mind what your weekly rate, what your weekly salary is, okay? So let's say, hypothetical, okay? Let's say weekly you make $1,000 a week. It might be more, it might be less. The number doesn't really matter, but I want you to do this thought process with me. So put in your mind how much you get paid every week. Now, the ideally is you want to be making the same amount that you're making now. So then you're going to quit your job and, you know, you're going to be doing pressure washing full time, let's say, right? But here's the money trap. The money trap is that you can't compare the 1,000 you make, being an employee to the 1,000 that you're going to make running your own business. This is what I mean by that, guys. This is what I've noticed. You need to make at least 3 times more money, gross money, in terms of actually going out there and making sales in order for you to, at the end of the day, make the amount that you want. What do I mean by that? So I'm giving the example of $1,000 again, okay? If I want to make $1,000 a week clean off the bone, I need to make sure that I am doing about $3,000 a week in sales. Now, I would like that number to be more like 4,000, but I would say bare bones minimum, you want to be making at least 3 times the amount of sales in order for you to get 30% of that money. Essentially, guys, what I'm saying is this. For every $1,000 in sales that you make, you're only going to really bring home about $300. Now, where does that $700 go? Well, it goes to marketing. It goes to equipment maintenance. There's so many things. And that's why I call this the money trap, because these are things that you don't know yet that are going to happen to you. You know, equipment breaking down, a truck breaking down. I mentioned this in one of my videos. When I first started, when I went full time, guys, like within 3 months, the transmission of my truck blew. Then 4 or 5 months after that, I remember, I think I paid at the time, it was like $2,800, put a brand new transmission in my truck. Then 4 months later, the engine blew. You see what I'm saying? Like, those are not things that I was thinking about or I was, putting into my sort of plan, my financial plan for myself, that was going to happen to me. How could you plan for that, right? So you want to make sure that you're making at least 3 times every week the amount of money that you actually want at the end of the day. So, for example, let's say you work out your bills, you sit down one night and you write everything out, and you figure out that you need to make at least $1,500 a week in order to cover all your bills and feed your family and pay your rent, etc. Okay? So what does this mean? This means that in terms of sales, you better be doing at least $4,500 a week. You guys got that? Because the bottom line is, there's so many things. You know that old saying, guys, you don't know what you don't know? Well, the thing I'm trying to educate you guys on is when you are leaving the corporate world as an employee, it's way different running a business. Now you're in charge of everything. Now you're responsible for everything. Now something goes missing, something breaks. For example, one of your pressure washing lines, the hoses break. Guess what? You got to go buy another one. That's $150, $200. So there's so many little things like that you don't yet know. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that, because when you're out there going to do your pricing, remember we talked about this, that one of the foundational things that you have to get right from the very beginning is your pricing, right? That's why we're talking about this. So when you get this PDF blueprint from me, this pricing blueprint, guys, make sure that you're doing everything within your power to get this part right. Because if your pricing is not right, you guys are going to struggle. And one of two things are going to happen. Either your social life, your personal life is going to suffer, meaning you're not going to live the same lifestyle that you're used to living, or B, your business is going to fail. And I've seen this over and over and over and over again because guys don't have enough money left over to buy uniforms or to buy to invest in marketing or wrapping your vehicles and things of that nature. And it all really stems from the fact that you're just not pricing your jobs correctly. Okay. Now, this is not a video where I'm going to teach you how to price jobs. We have videos like that on the channel. And again, guys, all you got to do is reach out to me, and I have a literal blueprint that tells you how much you should charge for house washing, soft washing, roof washing, gutter cleaning, etc. Anyway, and I'll send that to you. I just want you to understand the bigger concept here of how not getting that right is going to cause so many tiny little problems for you and your business. I'm going to give you guys an example here. You know, when I started in this business, I started doing house washes around the $200. I think I was charging $150 for townhouses, $200 for regular houses. Now, fast forward life many, many, many years later, in 2021, I was still paying $1.89 for my SH. Remember, SH stands for sodium hypochlorite. That's the base chemical that we use in order to make our mix, right? Our house mix. So anyway, so you guys got that number, $1.89. So here's the deal. Here, my company, we get the chemical delivered every week here to our shop. They bring it in this like these big, almost like gas tanker type truck, and they dump it straight into our tanks, right? So I've always paid $1.89. Guys, from 2021 to March of 2022, so the beginning of the new season in 2022, my chemical, just my SH, went up from $1.89 to $3.89. So it went up $2. $2 whole. Guys, now do the math on that. You're ordering 500 gallons a week. It went up $2 from the previous year. That's $1,000 a week. A week, guys. My cost went up to $4,000 a month more than I was paying in 2021. So you guys see what I'm saying about pricing, okay? Now, I'm not even talking about the pricing of my hoses and the machines and the equipment and the maintenance on the vehicles and the trucks and tires, and the list goes on. So that's why now at Mr. Bubbles, we have I would say our average price per house, okay, not per job. Per house is probably $3.99 around there. And our average price per job right now is probably close to the $700 mark, because it just doesn't make any sense anymore for you to be going out. I can't even do a job for $200 anymore. Now, my costs are different than yours, but it does not matter. Guys, if you don't charge accordingly for your jobs, all you're doing is burning your own bridge. You're never going to be able to grow. You're never going to be able to go on vacation. You're never going to be able to have the creme de la creme equipment, and you're just not going to be able to grow your business. And I don't want to see you guys go through that. So make sure that you guys understand this idea that, you know, you need the money, not because you're some money hungry and you want to buy yourself a bunch of gold chains and you want to buy a luxury car. No, you want to build your business, but your business is built with money. There's no other way to build your business if not through the actual the energy that you're going to use out in the field, that you're going to expend, the hard work that you're going to put into this, which is going to give you money that you're going to put back into your business for you to be able to grow. Does that make sense to you guys? Because, like, I'll give you an example. I've already dumped $25,000 into my marketing for the next season in 2025. I got a bunch of, I ordered 600 yard signs, 50,000 postcards. We got these different EDDMs. EDDM stands for every door direct mailer, that we're going to be doing 10,000 a month starting in 2025. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, that money comes from the fact that I am pricing correctly out in the field. Some of our jobs, just to do a house wash these days, might be anywhere between $400 to $600, whereas that same house 4 or 5 years ago was costing $250 or $200. you have to raise your prices, guys. One of the things that I've noticed from messaging a lot of you guys is that you guys are making this mistake. I am talking to you specifically because I know that you're making this mistake, because if you weren't making this mistake, would already have a bunch of money to be able to invest in your equipment and your branding. We talk a lot about that on the channel. And again, guys, you got to remember, I am in this game. I have been in this game for a long time, and I've seen a lot of people come and go. And this is the number one thing that trips people up along the way. I don't want to see you guys go through that. You guys got to remember, the reason why I built this channel, right, was because I wanted to, well, it turns out that I really like teaching a lot. So that's kind of like a thing that I found by mistake, that I didn't think I was going to like being a YouTuber so much, or a content creator, but it really flows with me, and I love coaching you guys up. But originally, the reason why I wanted to do it was to be able to show a new generation, not to do the things that I did, for you guys not to make the mistakes that I made. And then the final thing that I'll say about pricing is this, guys, and we'll end it with this. Guys, when you elevate your pricing, not only does it allow you to have more money to spend in your personal life, in your business, it's going to, you're going to be able to get more marketing, which in turn will be able to get you more customers. Set all of that aside. Guys, guess what? When you raise your pricing, you eliminate out of your path a lot of Karens and Kens and these customers that are really, really terrible customers. They're looking for bottom of the barrel type companies that are going to charge like bottom of the barrel type of numbers, right? So those customers, you will completely avoid them, because when they call you up and you're like, yeah, we charge $450 for the house wash, they're going to be like, oh, no. And they're going to go to the cheap guy. Then they're going to give that person a bunch of headaches and not you. So you are avoiding huge, massive landmines by raising your prices. And guys, we are almost at the end of 2024. My number one goal for you guys going into 2025, whatever your current price is, raise it by 100. I don't care what it is. Whatever your current price is, raise it by 100. Next year, every time you turn the key in your machine, I want you to making at least $400. That should be your goal. If you're out there doing 3 jobs, that should be $1,200. 5 jobs, you should be making at least $2,000 a day, guys. Let's go. Let's push this so you can grow your company, get to the next level, guys, because remember this, the industry is always looking for like the creme de la creme, the best of the best. But the guys that become the best of the best are the guys that figure this process out along the way. I don't want to see you guys become one of those companies that fails along the way because you don't get your pricing right. Remember, one of my favorite things here on the channel is, how does it go? Skilled labor ain't cheap, and cheap labor ain't skilled. Guys, let's go out there and elevate our game, elevate our pricing, and get to the next level. And that's all I got for you guys today. I really appreciate you coming to my channel and watching this how to properly price pressure washing jobs video. Highly recommend you watch the next one as well, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about customer service, something that I wanted to touch up with you guys before we close the year out. I want to make sure that you guys are focused on that on 2025. And I got a great idea on what you guys can do for that. But also, I mentioned this in every one of my videos. Make sure you email me, guys. We talked about pricing PDF. I have the commercial and the residential one. They're different PDFs. Just email me and I'll send that out to you. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.